Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to turn this into this glitter faded baby boomer ombre. Did anybody ever tell you that you cannot soak off hard gel? Well, you can't. You have to file it off. So let's do that first.
My initial plan was to match this hand, but things did not go as I planned. But thankfully, holographic glitter saved the day, and I redid this hand to match. Welcome to the Meticulous Manicurist Nail Tutorials. I'm Lori Halloway, Master Nail Technician, salon owner, and author of Sheer Savvy, Secrets and Strategies for Successful Salon Apprenticeships. I'm setting a new standard in nail education utilizing real life, real situations for real learning. My tutorials provide explicit instruction for a thorough understanding of theory and technique. Join me by subscribing today to learn everything you need to know to be the best. Before I get started, I want to tell you about my new light to cure hard gel. Most lights are pretty expensive, but this one is under $40, and the link is in the description.
One really cool feature that this lamp has is that it has an automatic 10-second button. If you press it, it will automatically come on. So the timer counts down to 10 seconds, and then it has 30 seconds and 60 seconds. But it also has an on-off button that when you press it, it'll count up. So you have to keep your eye on it. So if you want to leave it in for 10 seconds, but it's a low heat mode. So it's really good for when you're first putting your gel into the light, so you don't get those heat spikes like you do with most other lamps. And the funny thing is that my little dog Lacey is on my lap, and I think she must want her nails done. Do you think she wants her nails done? Oh look, it also has an automatic light sensor. I didn't even know that because I hadn't read the instructions yet. That's awesome. Lacey, you helped Mommy figure something out. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, I'm gonna love this. All right, you gotta get down, girl. I'm gonna give you instruction on one finger, and then I'm going to speed up all of the rest of the fingers. So with your drill bit, you're gonna start in the center. You're gonna make one path straight up the center. Make like a little alley. Once you've got that removed, you're gonna move to the left. And then to the right. And you're going to keep doing that until you've got all of the gel off your nails. Now, do you hear that high screech sound? That's pressing too hard. It's going to heat up and it's going to burn like crazy, so be careful not to do that. Now, because I'm going to make these longer, I'm going to take it all off because I want to put on tips. I'm just going to cut all these off right now. When I get close to my natural nail, I'm going to use a hand file to get the rest of it off. This sparkly stuff is some old glitter acrylic, so I know that I'm close to my natural nail. I'm going to round them off so I can apply my tips easier. All right, I'm going to make sure that there isn't any product where I'm going to glue the tip, and I don't really care if there's a little bit left on my natural nail because I'm going to be applying new product right over it. Alright, it's time to glue on our tip. Shorten the length, shape the tip, and we have to hurry because I have to be at the high school in an hour for a scheduled pickup for PTO. This is my favorite glue of all time. I'll put a link in the description.
When you add resin to the tips, you only need a tiny drop and spread it around with the nozzle. If you apply too much, it'll get pressed out under the nail and dry. It'll feel weird until you pick it out.
And take the shine off the tip. I'm not really going to worry about blending it since I'm in a hurry. Now when you're going for an almond shape, you need to find your center, and then you're going to start by going like you're going to shape it like a stiletto, but then you're not. So you need to take those corners off. And then you're going to round off your tip. Make sure that's blended down there though. Okay, I dusted them off. I'm going to use some acetone to clean off the nail plate. Next, I'm going to prime and apply the base coat. I'm using Light Elegance gel today. And I'm using my amazing new light that I gave a little intro in the beginning. And one little feature I forgot to say is that the bottom comes off. It's got a magnetic base. So that's awesome if you're going to do your feet or you just don't want the bottom on it. Power bond. This gets applied just like gel polish. Now light elegance gets hot. So this light has a low heat setting, so I'm going to turn that on. We're going to use Perfect White, One Step, and Natural Fiber Pink. I mixed a little bit of white with the Natural Fiber Pink for an in-between color. We're going to apply all three initially and then blend. Clear is going to go at the back.
Be sure not to touch the cuticle with the gel. Leave a tiny gap because when you cure it, the gel will flatten a little bit before it cures, and you don't want the gel to end up being attached to your skin.
I'm using one side of the brush for the pink. And the other side for the white. And I'm going to take a clean art brush. I'm just going to blend. Okay, now you can't let any of this gel touch your skin, so that all has to get filed off or it's going to lift. It slid when I had my hand turned sideways like this, and I didn't wipe it off before I put it in the lamp. So I'm just making sure that nothing else is stuck over here before I continue. I'll file that off at the end.
I really should have applied another coat of pink and the white so you could have seen it better before I applied the clear on top of it. I was just in too big of a hurry when I filmed this, so they didn't turn out as great as I wanted. Lesson learned, next time I will make sure I have enough time. And I just want to tell you that you can't rush gel application like you can acrylic. With acrylic, you can press it out and move it where you need it, but with gel, you have to wait until it lets go of the brush and settles into place. The less you touch it, the better, and I am touching this way too much here. The gel was flattening out in my arch, so I flipped my finger upside down to get my arch back where it was supposed to be. And I'm just lightly touching the gel with my brush so it creates that nice shape.
So apply a line right down the center, scoot it to the side, pull it up to the tip, scoot it to the side, pull it up to the tip, and then fill in those two little gaps on the left and right. Alright, I'm going to show you one more and then I'm going to do the other ones really fast and then I'm going to file these. So up the center, to the left, watch for your reflections to see where you have lumps and bumps. Pull it up to the tip, go to the other side, up to the tip, and then fill in get your arch, turn it upside down. All right, let's file these up. The good thing about gel is if it's super soft, it's super easy to file. The bad thing about it is it has a heat spike, so you have to be really careful or it's uncomfortable when you cure your nails. Alright, I literally cannot finish these right now because I have to go put on some makeup and get to the high school. So I will start filming in a little bit again.
So let me tell you how this little nightmare ended up. After I got home and started filing my nails, I realized I should have applied another coat of the pink and the white so you could see it better. Well, I had clear on top, but I went ahead and added a tiny bit more pink and white on top to make it a little bit better. Well, I had sandwiched in between clear, so it didn't look great. Even when I was filing a little bit, you know, the pink filed off a little bit down by the cuticle, and then you could just see the clear through it. So it wasn't a nicely blended ombre look. And when I went to put my glitter on top, the glitter kind of looked yellow and I hated it, so I had to file that back off and start over. So then I ended up applying just a really clear coat of gel polish, and then I used my holographic glitter to dab it on top just to hide all of my imperfections and flaws. Thank goodness glitter does that for us. But this was not how I intended this video to end up. But, you know, this is real life, and it happened. And one of these days I'll make another ombre video so it looks the way that I want it. But I hope you enjoyed the video and continue watching to the end to see the results. Here are some other great videos for you to check out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.